Well, I got that for breaking news coverage of the Navy Yard shooting in September of 2013. I was on standby for breaking news that morning. Wasn't assigned to a reporter or any particular story. And the assignment desk called me and said there was an active shooter, people were down, go. So I was in a live truck that day, in a microwave truck, and I jumped in the truck and off I went. And I really thought, because we're in Rosslyn, Virginia, I really thought that it was going to take me about 40 minutes to get across the 14th Street Bridge, because it was the height of rush hour. And for whatever reason, the traffic was moving. I got there in about 15 minutes, and things were jammed up, as you can imagine, with emergency response vehicles and stuff. But I kind of knew from going through September 11th that the cops were going to be way too busy dealing with an active shooter to worry about me breaking a few traffic rules. So I just tucked in behind a couple of them and went down the wrong side of the road and found myself on a corner right across from the entrance to the Navy Yard, and set up the truck and set up the camera, started rolling and started transmitting it. And I was the first photographer there. So it took maybe an hour before a reporter got to me. And then, you know, we started doing, well, we just kept continuously doing live. And the work was going out to Channel 7, our cable side, News Channel 8. It was also being picked up by ABC Network and CNN because they couldn't get a truck in there. The perimeter ended up closing in around me. I got there so fast. So it just worked out that way. But there was a massive, massive response of police, fire rescue, ambulances, SWAT teams, command centers, helicopters. Some of the stuff that I got was the helicopter lowering a SWAT team member onto the roof of the building. And I remember you could see in the basket, you know, the silhouette of his automatic weapon. And he was, you know, helmet and the whole gear, bulletproof vests and stuff. And he went in and started to evacuate victims to the roof. And they were taking the victims up in a basket to the helicopter and flying them to the hospital. So that was some of the most dramatic stuff I got. June 14th was the award ceremony. And I was pretty nervous. And you know, it was a nice event, very nice event. Red carpet, the whole 9 yards, and the big marquee, 56th annual Emmy Awards, and you get your picture taken on the red carpet when you arrive, and there was a nice dinner and stuff, and then the award ceremony starts. And you got to remember, I get up at 1:30 in the morning because I do the morning show. So by the time my category came around, it was almost 10. And my sister was having a tough time keeping me awake. But she said, come on, it's time to go down. We were in the balcony and they had told us, you know, you need to go downstairs right before your category is called, because they were televising it live on public television and they needed to move the show along. So we went down there, and my heart kind of went down in my stomach and my knees were shaking a bit. And then when they said the winner was WJLA, the Navy Yard shooting, was kind of a little in awe, just kind of in shock a little bit. And one of the other photographers, you know, grabbed me by the shoulders and turned me and said, here we're going up there, let's go. So it was an amazing feeling. It really was, you know, it's a wonderful thing to happen. I never thought it would.